Hello, Internet.
Welcome to Shenanigans.
Hello, Internet. I am Meme.
Alright, folks, we'll be starting in a sec here. We're just setting it
I
up.
read it.
Sweet boy just broke.
I'm gonna go make tea.
Oh my god, Sweet Boy just broke in.
Thomas, can you smite him, please? Or
Alright.
Tom?
Are we
Sweet
moving
boy?
up to the main channel?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Ding dong.
Dong.
Ding dong.
Did you get smitten?
It's
Oh,
the boys!
migration. End the
Hello.
community agenda. It's too
I
many
think you
people.
should put on a Tom Pear's head.
Do-do.
Hello, guys.
The adults are here!
We're adults? What?
Listen, I've been talking to all these 15-year-olds for the past 3 hours. Help me.
We're only legally adults.
Where are you, Pine?
Alright.
I'm pretty sure not everyone in the channel is 15.
Ow. I can speak. Ow. Ow. Guys, can I join your little communion up there?
No.
Rip.
Alright.
Is this the nativity scene?
Yes.
Grab a seat, Angel.
That's great.
Okay, I'm going to start recording in just a sec here. Well, I mean, I'm recording on Twitch too, but...
Do you have an
You're-
intro?
You're twitch.tv/Frumple or Frumple1?
just Frumple. Frumple wants someone else.
That's
Frumple,
Pasta.
I hate to admit it, but somebody has put up some... has copied your name and created MRT stations.
What does that mean?
yeah, there's a Frumple1 on YouTube.
There's a Frumple1 on YouTube.
Rumble one on YouTube.
Yeah, that's me.
That is Frumple.
Modern art, please do not
Well,
do that.
Frumple, you just contradicted yourself. Congratulations.
On Twitch, there's a different Frumple1. Anyway.
It's weird. Anyway,
Welcome.
welcome...
Take a seat.
This is the worst intro ever. This is the public portion for the general staff meeting for the Minecart Rapid Transit server. Today is Sunday, December 17th, 2017, and we're going to be doing the announcements. Today we're also streaming on Twitch.
Yay!
Yay, on my Twitch channel.
Hello,
Which-
Internet.
I mean, I'll have a recording of it available, but you can also watch the VOD, and I'll probably upload this to my YouTube channel as well. So I'm going to go straight into the announcements.
Just so everyone knows, there's a bit of a schedule here. So we're going to do announcements. We've got some ceremonial things to have happen. Then we're going to go into the Q&A. Then there is a Kahoot that we'll be playing. So stay tuned for all that.
Yep.
Okay.
And to answer God's question, yes, staff chat is streamed on Twitch, so be careful of posting any,
Any
secrets in there.
Also, there's the
Staff is
surprise.
purple, that
There
is
is a
lovely.
surprise, Frumple. I warned you there's a surprise.
I
good
am
surprise,
watching
though.
for that, but my security detail will
It'll
hopefully.
happen after the Kahoot. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll try to stream the Kahoot as well. So yeah. Okay. Anyway,
What
let's-
happened after the Kahoot? I was hoping it would happen beforehand.
Just
Anyway.
wait, Pine,
We'll
just
do that in the ceremony.
Okay, announcements. So first off, we're going to deal with some community issues, like always. So the first one is just a little thing that's happening with the Minecraft 1.13 update. It's not officially out yet, but as some of you have probably read, it's a pretty big update. A lot of the back-end stuff regarding like item IDs has been changed. So it's going to be a pretty painful update for like plugin developers and of course us, if we ever do update there. Just so you know, there was a story with the Essentials X plugin, which we do use on the server. Apparently, the devs of that plugin, they first decided not to continue the plugin, but then the original dev of Essentials X decided to come back, and he said that he's definitely going to update for 1.13. So that's good, but for other plugins, it's hard to say whether they'll be updated as well because a lot of them are pretty old. I mean, like a plugin like eElevator or Easy Elevator probably won't make it into this update, but we'll see. So that's
Hey,
that.
Frumple, can you hit F1
F1.
to hide your HUD?
Oh, my HUD.
Just so that, yeah.
Does it? Okay, never mind.
It
All right.
looks
Yep.
better.
All right. Thank you. Next up, there are a couple little rule changes. First off, we're going to be adding a new rule, basically stating that English is the primary language that should be spoken in public chat. and this will apply to the global chat in game, the media channel, as well as Discord and Mumble. The reason for this is, so to clarify, if you want to make like jokes in other languages or one-off sort of things or one-off sayings, that's totally fine. But if you're going to have a full conversation with someone in another language, that's not really respectful to others, because you're kind of just limiting it to yourselves. That's more appropriate to as in either a project channel or as a PM conversation. So we're going to make this rule is now official starting from now. So that will be added. Oops. I think that's why I'm actually pushing. Actually, hold on. F1. No, it's because I have to click on the agenda. So, goddamn Minecraft. Okay.
GG.
The next rule that I'm going to talk about is guests are no longer subject to warnings. What this on the original rule says that when guests they come on and do bad things, what they're supposed to get is a warning first, and then if they don't behave after that, they'll get banned. Instead, what practically happens though is we just ban them, usually at the first sign of them acting out, and we're just going to update that rule to reflect reality there. So, yep, if they want to appeal their ban, they can always send an email to admin at minecartrapidtransit.net, but that is the change there. Next topic is regarding new Discord channels. We're going to be adding 3 new ones soon. I guess we never discussed. Sorry, Fish or someone you can do Discord. Would you mind setting that up after the meeting?
I can do it right now.
Cool, thanks. So the channels will be in general chat, or in the general portion, there'll be a new proposals channel. This channel will be, the intent is for people to discuss any proposals that, like for roads or projects or canals and that sort of thing, ideally before they submit their final thing to staff for consideration at GSM. So this is basically discussions about projects, so the rest of the community can be aware of them. The other 2 channels will be in the IRL section. One of them will be called IRL-News. This is for any sort of headlines or news articles in general that can be posted. Originally, some people were posting such things in the media channel, but the media channel is mainly for in-game announcements, like for your companies or your advertisements, that sort of thing. So this IRL-News channel will be instead a place for IRL news stuff. And the other channel we'll be adding is Science, or #Science. This will be just for science and technology discussion. This was requested actually by a member of Volpicula. And yeah, we'll see how well it's received. If people aren't using it, then we might just remove it later. But that's that. Oops. And next up is Chief has a secret project. And I'm going to let him explain what this project is.
So I have made a little companion app for iOS Android app for the MRT. I've only made the iOS version so far. Fish has volunteered graciously to help out and try to work on the Android version a bit. But basically, I've made a little companion thing that, for right now, like just has the status page and the events feed and the events calendar and the news and all that. And down the road, more things may get added in, like that map that I posted in Discord and subsequently broke Discord with. So if you have an iOS device that is running iOS 11 or later, and you would like a beta key, please DM me in Discord with the email address that I should send it to, and I'd be happy to send that along.
Cool. Thanks, Chief.
And this is an officially endorsed thing. It's not just, yeah, it's cool. And it works.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to be moving on to section 2, and this is a special section regarding MRT line extensions. So first off, I'm going to go over the allocations of the desert and Zephyr lines. The forest line, just before we get into it, will not be allocated at this meeting, but will be allocated by at least before Christmas, according to what Robin tells me. So what will happen is the staff will review these allocations before then, offline, and then we will have those allocations happen. We'll be announcing those allocations at that point. So without further ado, I'm just change my documents here. I'm just going to go quickly through, just list out what has been granted here. So for the desert line, what do we got here? Green stations, yellow stations. Okay, so
Read out winner.
I will read out winner. Yes. Okay. So for D24, that will go to James 2912. D25 will go to Train Dude. I believe that is a held station for some reason. Yeah. D26 and D27 were never claimed by anyone, so those will be remained unclaimed at the moment. D28 will go to AP because he already has Whiteley next to it. D29 will go to Soso123 because he already has a town of Eep next to it. D30 will go to Psy Amethyst. D31 is unclaimed. D32 will go to Soso123 because he has an existing town of Marcius next to it. D33 will go to Z Funman because he has an existing town of Fenton. D34 is unclaimed. D35 is held because I believe there's an existing town, but we don't know who owns it or something, I think. I don't know. AP can probably clarify. D36 is unclaimed, and D37 will go to Captain Kavi. He has an existing town of Kavia there. Moving on to the ZNX, or Zephyr North extension. The text is a bit slower, so I'm going to have to read here. ZN23 will go to Elton Tay because of his existing town. ZN24 will not be granted to anyone at the moment because several people want that. ZN25 will be granted to Frosty Creeper 10. ZN26 will be... I'm not sure what that means. It says existing land owned by Ardurius. I don't know, Gods, if you can clarify on that one.
Basically, prior to the ZNX, he'd started building there, so...
Okay. Alright, so ZN27, 28, and 29 remain unclaimed. ZN30 will be granted to Devon the Boy XD. ZN31 is owned by Ben C. Smith for an existing town. Does that extend all the way to ZN33, Gods?
ZN31 is... Sorry, let me get there.
There's a blank here. Apologies for the delay. The documents are hard to read.
Blame Gods.
I have.
Don't worry, please. I need the delay.
You need the delay.
ZN31.
Nothing's going on.
Absolutely nothing is happening.
Nothing at all.
ZN31 is in Benzie Smith's town. ZN33 and 34 is in Chelxior, and ZN32 is unclaimable. It's within 300 blocks of Chelxior.
Okay, I see. All right, moving on. ZN35, 36, and 37 are unclaimed. ZN38 is granted to Pineapple Perv. ZN39, 40, 41, 42 are unclaimed. ZN43 been granted to Mr. Bear Games, which I believe is online right now. ZN44 has been granted to MC Gamer 111444. ZN45 is owned by a person named __ Pix, I believe. He already has an existing town there. And finally, ZN46 will be granted to Mega Scatterbomb.
Where we are now.
Okay, so there's that. And then, as I said about the forest line, that's granted next week. There is one other thing we'll talk about, and that is a proposal by Chief to build the first part of the western line. Western line. So the west, I'll post a image. I don't know, Chief, if you have ability to post that. Map. Okay, so this is a very, I guess, relatively short section. It already crosses through existing lines, particularly the Taiga and West Expo lines. But yeah, this will be the first phase. And then after that, the I keep saying eastern. Western line will be extended probably further southwest into that corner of the map where there are definitely no lines being built over there at the moment. So, or even towns even. So yeah, there's an image and a document that you can look on there. And Chief expects this portion will be built within the next month or so.
Couple months, probably.
Couple months? All right. So there's that. Okay, moving on to roads. One of my most exciting topics. I love roads. Oh my god. I can't. Okay, roads. First up, we're talking about the B230 proposed by Felix_Jan. Not sure how best to describe this road. It goes... I'm just trying to look at the eastern line. Where is that station?
It's an opposite sea.
Northeastern.
Yeah, it is in a region around E11, E12, near, like, around that area. It's basically a road... In his original proposal, he wanted to extend it from Christmas Island, crossing the whatever A road that is, and then around the bay. We will partially approve this. We will allow him to build around the bay, but not a road to Christmas Island because we don't see the purpose of this. Also, he in his proposal, he wanted to build his road on top of the eastern line, and he actually had a sample of that built on a portion of the eastern line, and let's just say the staff weren't impressed by it. So we will not approve that part as well.
You need to get rid of the demo as well. And the eastern line.
Yeah.
And nothing west of the A30 or whatever that road is.
Yeah, nothing west of that. Yeah, whatever A road is. Next up, we're going to talk about a proposal coming from last GSM. Time to Make My Move and Autobus have made what looks like to be a joint proposal for the extension of the A5. And this has been approved. What will happen is the A5 will continue south and southwest towards basically near Whiteley. And there'll be another A road called the A511, which will branch off to the east and head towards, I believe, Delta City, I believe.
And the A.
Yeah. And there are a bunch of B roads as well in that area. Those have been automatically approved. Yoshi, there's something going on in the background.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't. Just...
Is that the surprise?
No.
No.
I think
The surprise is better though.
Who's on the L right
The
now?
surprise is that Yoshi is holding down his push to talk.
There is no surprise.
That's it.
Right, we're gonna carry on with the GSM.
Anyway,
I heard the bing bong from someone being on the L right now.
Anyway, I'll probably try to post an image of this A road, A5 extension and the results, but that has been all approved. Next one is a proposal from Mossy regarding a brand new A road, the A2, which will connect Verdantium and basically be a north-south all the way down into the taiga biome in the northeast corner of the map. This one has been partially approved. The original proposal did call for another spur that connected to West Verdantium, but we decided that it's a bit redundant at this time. So we will only be approving the north-south section. And finally, or actually not finally, there's quite a few more. Next up is a proposal of the B227 by Icy Goomba. This is similar, or at least in the same area as Felix's proposal. Just to make it really clear and to prevent any construction of a parallel road, we're going to deny this proposal until Felix builds his road first, because these proposals actually overlap each other. And finally, a proposal by Kill5 regarding the construction of the A320, which actually connects to Mossy's A2 road. This one, it's hard to describe, but it's basically, it runs south, just south of the eastern line, parallel to between EN 28 to maybe about EN 22 or 23. An image will be provided for that as well. This has been approved.
Yay.
Yay! It's so much fun
Yay.
describing roads without being able to. Anyway.
No visual aids.
Yeah, it's a bit hard.
Mhm.
Okay, next up, we have one project proposal from Fred the Time Lord. This was, I will have to say, this canal proposal was a bit controversial, and we were having difficulty agreeing on it. Basically, after discussion, we decided that only phase 2 we would approve from this proposal. With regards to creating a canal connecting those two water bodies, we would actually prefer a canal that's further south, especially in that neck that's the shortest distance between those two lakes. So, Fred, your phase 2 is approved, so you can build a separate canal into your town, but we would rather see an actual connecting canal between those two lakes further south. And if you want to propose that, Fred, you can do that yourself, or maybe someone else could. But yeah. Next up, town auctions. Heaven Angel has requested Ocean City, which is apparently some sort of thing made by a member that hasn't been on in 7 months. That has been approved. And there was a proposal from Alfie regarding the ownership of Mason City, but it was come to my attention that there was a miscommunication with the last GSM's minutes. Apparently, H&T also wanted this city, and he was under the impression that we would be waiting until the new year to look at this city again. Also, the original owner of Mason City, by the name of Kiwi Rainbow, apparently only comes on during holidays, so just to give him even though he hasn't been on 4 months, we would like to give him a chance to see if he'll come back. If he does come back, then he can choose what to decide of the city. If he does not come back, then at the January GSM, we will consider Alfie and H&T's proposal at that time. Just to be clear to Alfie, you do not need to submit another proposal. We will just simply copy the proposal that you have given us already. Okay, next up is Premier City reviews. There was only one Premier City up for consideration. That was S-Bill by SBDev. Unfortunately, staff were pretty unanimous that it wasn't quite to the level of a Premier City. The feedback document will be provided soon. I think it's already available. We just need a link to it. So if one of the staff could post that in chat or anything, that'd be great. By the way, London, my throat's kind of scratchy because I've been talking for the last two and a half hours, so I should take a drink. Hold on 1 sec.
Drinks whiskey.
Whiskey.
Oh, now I'm drunk. Okay. Anyway, all right, and that is pretty much all we can announce from the private portion there. I've already announced all the allocations for the Zephyr and Desert Line, so congratulations to those who got their stations. What is this thing? That's why I'm just reading the minutes here. Chief, stop.
Hey.
Okay.
Someone beat me.
Okay. Sorry, there's one little reminder I want to make. Apparently, yeah, for people who have reached the mayor rank, there's just a reminder that once you get mayor rank, you are granted the privilege of renaming a nearby MRT station that you own. So if you want to request that, you can request any staff member, and they'll be able to do it for you.
This is important because if you saw my map, you probably noticed that there are a lot of unnamed stations on the map that I posted. So yeah, I would like to get the correct names on there. So if you notice that your station is not named or is not named correctly, or especially if it's not named on Dynmap, please let us know and we will take care of that.
All right, here comes the fun part. This is the open floor and Q&A session.
Hang on.
What?
We need to open the line.
Wait, but before you open the line, would you like to guess who's behind you? Because you're gonna see it when coming back.
If you look at the minutes, look at 8C, which I've just added on as well. Sorry.
There's no 8C on the minutes. I'm looking at the agenda. Oh yes, sorry. Oh yeah, one last thing, and a good thing God's mentioned. The Godzilla train was organizing a town decorating contest for the holidays, and apparently we've only, how many entrants have you received so far, Gods?
This morning it was only 2.
So 2. So, I mean, today is the last day to submit your town for that contest. If we find that we don't have enough people, we may cancel the contest altogether and maybe give a few $100s to each participant. But yeah, if you would like to participate in the contest, today is the last day to submit.
Guys, do you have a cutoff time for submissions?
Pardon?
Do you have a cutoff time for submissions?
Midnight tonight, but we can always extend it if need be.
Okay.
Can you extend it for like another month or so?
I don't think people want Christmas stuff in their towns for that long.
Then it wouldn't be.
Oh, right, okay.
It wouldn't be a holiday.
24th.
It wouldn't be a
At
holiday.
least until the end of December, you know.
All right, so that's that. Okay, can I go on an open floor? Nothing else, staff.
Let's go.
Open the
MRT
line.
Okay.
Before you open it, guess what's
You're
behind you.
You're not.
You have to guess what's behind you because you're gonna see it when you turn around.
Yeah, you first have to guess.
Okay, how many guesses do I get?
Here, you can
Three.
ask questions if you want.
Okay, how many questions do I get?
We'll do 20. You want to do 20?
Let's do 20 questions then. All right. Is it a
Is it bigger than
person?
bread box?
I mean, it's more than a person.
What does that mean?
Yes or no?
Multiple people.
I'd say yes.
Is it multiple people?
Yes.
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 Is it people from the server?
No.
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 Interesting. Okay. Is it...
That's question 4.
Is it someone I know?
No.
Well,
No.
you never know.
We don't think so.
We don't. I hope not.
Are they people...
Rumble, do you have like a vice owner who would be sworn in if you were to be executed?
Keep going, Frumple.
Is it something I should be scared of?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it an assassin?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Keep guessing.
This is questions. So
You're getting
question
closer,
7 now.
though.
Remember, Frumple, we did say that it was multiple people.
Question 7.
I mean, it's assassin-like, but I don't know where to go from here.
Environment in front of you. Not behind you.
They're trying to kill me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Question 8.
Maybe not just you.
Yeah, I'd say God's answer's better.
You said it's a person. It's a bunch of people. Ninjas?
No.
No.
Nope.
Not quite.
What, the assassin-like part confuses me because I don't know
Question 9.
what you mean
They
by that.
kill people, but
Here,
they're not
here,
assassins.
I'll give you a hint,
Frumple,
Frumple.
maybe have a look at the landscape on Donut.
No. The hint is look what's in
Did
your
you render
hand.
it?
Are they police officers?
No.
No.
Look what's in your hand, Frumple. I'll give you a hint.
I can't see my hand. There we go.
They want your booty.
That doesn't help.
It should.
Okay, I'm tired of this game. I'm turning around.
No, don't turn around. Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
Really? Yeah, it was kind of close. I mean, ninjas are kind of related to pirates, but
You
Frumple,
should
do you
have
want to
sent SEAL Team 6. You should have sent SEAL Team 6 after Frumple.
We should have
Frumple,
brought
Leslie
that
walk
back.
down
Market
the
was the bar.
red
Alright,
carpet and open up the
officer.
station.
Yeah, Frumple, come down the red carpet.
Oh wait, there's 3
Opening the
ships?
Zephyr line, guys.
Alright, we are now going to open the Zephyr line.
okay.
Be at the gate since the terminus is mine.
All right. All right, folks. For people watching the stream, this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Fred,
All right.
get out of the station.
So just so if people don't know, this is ZN46. This is one of the first stations of the Zephyr line extension. And I'm apparently going to cut this very large ribbon.
It's very thick.
All right. I decree the Zephyr line extension now open. Whoa.
Yay!
All right. For the rest of this Q&A, I'm going to ride the line, so hold on.
Q&A time. I'm gonna get the Kahoot ready.
Oh, this is the wrong way.
Wait.
That's inbound.
I have a thing.
No, you do want to go inbound.
You want to go inbound.
This is the terminus.
Is there another surprise?
Maybe.
After the Kahoot.
Kind of a surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to signal problems, the Zephyr line is not operating between ZN45 and ZN46.
Kitty, this is
Please
my
use an
station.
alternate route.
I declare the line open.
Well, I declare it closed.
Oh yeah.
You can't declare that.
It open and then
Well,
run.
Mega
Well,
can't
other side.
declare it open.
Fred, you might want to move.
If you're
Due
on the
to a stalled train.
Okay, anyway.
Someone killed Fred at the same time that he got teleported to spot.
Oh wait, this is the end of the line. I didn't know that. Whoops.
Yeah, Frumpo, you want to go
this is
inbound.
the terminus.
I thought we were at the like ZN23 or something. I don't know. I don't remember things.
I'm hooning it here.
All right, let me
Okay.
turn my priority speaker back on.
Okay, Q&A. I'm gonna get the Kahoot ready.
I just released
What
the
even is
form
a
to get a
Kahoot?
line at the work rail.
All right.
Castle teleportation.
All right, folks. Okay, so this is the open floor and Q&A portion of the public portion of the general staff meeting. Since I'm streaming this to Twitch, I will also be accepting questions, comments, concerns, whatever, on the Twitch chat. So feel free to post them in there, but also you can also post them as in the Mumble chat or in game, and I will note down your name. Please don't post the whole question there. Just say that you have something you'd like to say. And then when I call on you, then you can post your full question, because I'm not going to be able to keep track of those in there. So once again, post your questions, comments, concerns, complaints, please no insults, on the Twitch chat, in the Minecraft, or in the Mumble chat.
Kitty, nice advertising going on.
I know, right?
People are asking about Kahoot. So the plan is, in a little bit, I will be streaming the questions for the Kahoot on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/ChiefBossX. That is where the questions will be. I will also read them live in Mumble, just because there's a delay on the stream. The game pin will be posted in both locations once it starts. That'll probably be starting in about 10-15 minutes. So, just so you know. So just stay tuned for that. And it's a 37-question Kahoot.
Okay, so far I only have a quote request from one person. So again, if you want to, again, this is your time. You have anything to say?
Oh God.
If you want to clarify the rules or whatever, this is a good time to do it.
Yep. Or any other topics too. Again, please try to keep the stupid questions or non-serious questions to the end of this portion, so that actual serious questions can be answered first.
We'll get to the Kahoot later. Just right now, Q&A.
Niden, is that a question to me or not? Again, PM me either in-game, in Twitch, or on Mumble.
Serious question, please.
Apparently Pine does have a serious question.
Oh God.
I'm sure I asked my questions a different day.
Okay, I'm just going to start with these two then. Icy Goomba, what is your question? And you can type it in game, and I'll be able to answer.
God, how long is this line? There's like. I've only hit one station so far.
Are you about to hit us?
Spaced out stations are the way forward.
This is a great spot.
I actually.
Oh, wow.
Icy Goomba, if you.
Is he in here?
Well, I'm assuming he's watching the stream, so I mean. Is Modern driving a U-car on the... Oh god.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
Modern, you are now being ticketed 25 Minecart Rapid Transit tacos.
I mean, if anyone should be ticketed, it should be me.
Kitty, you are fined 1,000 Minecart Rapid Transit tacos.
Okay. I'm going to answer a few questions. Felix, your B road, again, I announced it earlier. Your road was partially approved. The portion that loops around the bay has been approved. However, the portion west of the A road to Christmas Island is denied. Since we don't see a reason why there should be a road there. And also, your proposal for a bridge over the eastern line has also not been approved. So,
You need to clean that stuff.
yeah, we did look at your sample that you built, and we would, ideally, you should have asked for permission to build that first. So we would like you to undo that as soon as you can, but also we did not really like the bridge design, so yeah, we decided to deny it. Nope, Heaven's going. Oh, Heaven's gone already. All right. Okay. Oh, I seem to be stuck in a station. Oh.
I'll fix it.
All right. Icy left the game, so I don't know
He's gotta
what
relog.
kind of... Oh, he's coming back? All right.
Yeah, he's
So
gonna relog.
I'll wait for that in a sec. Needen has a question. MPOs are still legal, right?
Yes.
As far as I know, they don't have any legal bearing on the server, so their SMPs don't really exist either. So,
Well, MPOs in terms of like nearby towns organizing and planning projects together, yeah, go for it.
yep. If you want to,
They're not official.
If you want to organize yourselves into that, that's totally fine. And my train's stuck.
We'll keep stopping the train.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Bear Games has a question. Can I get the name of ZN43 changed? What you need to do is you need to achieve mayor rank for your town next to the station first, and then you can ask a staff member to rename the station. I think you guys are just breaking the whole line at this point.
Gods and Fife are riding in a boat.
And we're going backwards. And I see fireworks.
Oh.
And I don't know what's going on. Well,
please.
This is my life now. Okay, Pine, did you have a question?
No.
Was it a serious question?
No.
Okay.
You know
Was
what
it
the
about the
question was,
surprise?
Rumble. I asked you the other day.
Okay.
You're going the wrong way, Crumple.
Who pushed him this time?
Anyway, once again, if you have any further questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to say, this is an open floor. Oh, go ahead.
Will the Terminus booth said spawn be updated to reflect the new extensions?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Whenever a staff member gets to it. Yep.
Yay.
Castle, do it.
Not now.
Felix asks, if you have changed the design of the bridge, will you consider it? I would suggest if you want to build the bridge, make another proposal for the next GSM for that. But just to be clear, your road proposal around the bay has been approved on a basic level there.
I don't understand.
Okay, I mean, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna bring this Q&A to a close unless
Kahoot?
No, any question?
This is actually one of the shortest Q&A portions ever. We're actually gonna finish within 3 hours here, which is pretty cool.
I was expecting to get.
Icy
I think
Goomba.
people really want to play Kahoot.
Icy Goomba, I see your PM, but you just type your question now. Fred has a question. Fred, what's your question? London, you also have a question? Ask your question. Robin asks, just ask your questions now at this point. And I seem to be in somebody's butt.
Does it smell good?
Wait for your surprise, Rumple.
Oh, we're
And
doing
then
this
you
part.
can be-
Are we doing the surprise now or the Kahoot?
Can we
I
do
mean-
the surprise because that's fast, and then we'll do the Kahoot. I have a game pin. And I'll
I'm
release
still
it.
answering
How long
questions
it lasts.
The
technically.
surprise may not be fast. The surprise
I would hope it
pass.
wouldn't be fast.
Guys, I'm still answering questions. So
Are you riding a boat in a minecart?
Guys.
Wait, the minecart.
Wait, guys, shut up.
Guys, Frumple's still talking. Calm
okay.
down.
Again, Icy, Fred, Robin, if you have, and London, ask your questions now.
I was gonna say, what are you doing for Christmas?
Nothing. I don't celebrate the holidays, actually.
Kitty, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is speeding you up.
No, it's sideways.
Oh god.
Okay.
Good lord.
London's question is, since Hedden is a Boro and has Hatch and Harrow and New Cambridge, I don't know what those are, to be honest. Does it all equal up to be connected to the actual city? If one person was the mayor of all those places and built up those places, then yes, that could be considered all one city. But if it's not, then, well, yeah, no.
Why is Frumple no longer riding the line?
Because I got kicked off for some reason. I don't know. I'm too busy pushing push to talk at this point.
I'm so
Me and
confused.
Yoshi are riding in stop. I wonder what'll happen when we come in the arrival day. We'll get sent back.
Okay. Icy Goomba has a question. Can you explain what happened about my road proposal? I lost connection when you announced it and can't rewind. Okay. Your proposal is going to be denied for now, Icy Goomba. Because there was already an existing proposal from Felix, and his went actually around the bay in near those Eastern Line stations. So what we'd like, just to make it really clear and to prevent any sort of parallel roads being built or parallel B roads, we're going to get Felix to build his road first, and then from there you can make another proposal at the next GSM or whenever that road is built, and you can build your extension from there. I hope that please hope that is clear to you. Let me know if that isn't clear at all. Fred, you had a question. I don't see it anywhere. So, got it. Never mind. Fred's question is, for my canal, could I extend phase 2 a bit south for following phase 1, but not beyond the MRT? You might want to just send an email to staff with just a quick image of that, just an exact location of that phase 2, and I'm sure, unless there's any issue, I'm pretty sure it'd be approved. Okay, so I got Fred's, got Icy's, got London's. Nice, actual interesting questions.
Wow.
Wow.
It's almost as if it's a Q&A.
Yeah. Oh, Felix has something he wants to say to me.
You're fired.
I've been told to wait. I'm waiting. How will the... Is this a surprise?
No.
What is this?
No,
Why am I in here?
You're on US volunteer.
Okay, anyway. Reading the rest of Felix's question. How will the B road go over the narrow part of the bay? Can I... that's a different question. We did see an existing bridge there, so if you want to build a separate bridge, that's totally fine. It's just that we don't want you building on top of the Eastern Line with that design. So, Nita and Nell asks, can I use your name in franchise names? I'm not going to stop you, but I prefer not, because I don't like the sort of hero worship that happens on the server.
You're my hero.
No.
Accept my tithes and offerings.
All right. Last call for questions, comments, concerns.
Otherwise, I'm going to release this game pin.
Yep, and then I have to figure out how to...
Wait,
What's
before
this
that,
project saying
why
now?
is there why is there an island shaped like a camel south of ZN42?
Because it was terraformed to look like that. This came a while back.
Whoops.
I was about to say.
Right, going once, going twice.
Hey, Mine Man, you should TP to me and push my card off.
With the white top.
Okay, this concludes the Q&A and open floor and the whole general staff meeting for December. Have a happy holidays, everyone. And just a quick reminder, there are a bunch of...
Merry Christmas, everybody! And it got stuck in another tree.
Just a quick reminder, there are a bunch of events happening within the next few weeks. So the 5th Eagle Awards and the Amazing Race 8 are happening next Saturday, December 23rd. So be there or be square. I guess you are square here, but you know. And there's some other stuff happening. I don't remember, but
I will start streaming the Kahoot questions on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/ChiefBossX in a minute or so here. So if you want to switch over to there, you should see the stream in a moment, or join Mumble, because that'll be good.
Can you just send a link, please?
Well, I have a game pin.
What's the pin?
You just go default Kahoot website and then you just type in the pin.
Correct. So go to kahoot.it and you're going to enter this game pin.
I don't see the stream as the thing that's
okay.
on the...
I'm going to stop the recording here.
Adios.